Hey there, listeners. Welcome to the Quality Living with Peaceful Support program. I am Amanda Whittemore, and we are here. We have our co-host, Mr. Ben McQuaid.
Co-host with the co-most.
Cha-cha! Woohoo! Yeah, Peaceful Support is one of those programs where we just invite our friends and family, people we've never met, people we know really well, all the different variations of humans, and they come into the studio, they walk on in, and we give them a microphone, and we just go for it. You know, sometimes we have topics, sometimes we don't. Most importantly is having a moment of quality to share with each other and just hear what we have to say. And so, listeners, you guys are one of the most important part of this radio station. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you for all your donations, and thank you for volunteering. All of our volunteers make this radio program happen. Everything is donation-based, volunteers. It's all supported through Peaceful Support, the action of. And if you ever want to be part of the program, please give a call to 541-661-4098. We also have an email if you guys want to email, contact@kciw.org. Yeah, Ben, did I leave anything out?
I believe so. I think you got it. You nailed it this time.
Okay. Yeah, first take.
Right?
Good deal. Good deal.
With good laughter.
Yeah, you know, my grandfather taught me that. He says, just keep them laughing, kid. Yeah. Just keep them laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
I'll do that.
Yeah. And listeners, believe it or not, we have a really super, super, super special guest in here. I'm going to introduce Lex. If you guys know Cosmic Grind's kid. Yeah. Thank you, Jessica, for birthing and giving us this special magical angel. And tell us, Lex, what's going on?
Well, I literally just got out of public school.
Oh.
So that's been a trip. Nothing really important about me that really, but I just got out of public school. So I've been doing online, and that's made me look at myself and others a lot more. It's made me open my eyes because I'm not trapped by school walls. You know, I'm just out in the world. I've been walking a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having a different perspective.
Yes.
And being with physical eyes to see the world instead of being in four walls. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge, Ben.
Well, it is. And hopefully when you're getting out and you're walking and, you're doing all those things, I mean, you're keeping friends that are online, but you're not confined to that, correct? Because
you're free.
Well, my niece is 20, and she just finally got her cochlear implants not too long ago. She's had a hearing problem since she was 5 years old, and it created a lot of issues with her sociability, shall we say. Early on with, little kids they're all, hey, let's play. And then the closer it got to high school, the more it got divisive, and the more it got, oh, well, you can't be in my Minecraft club, and you can't be in this, and you can't be in that. So retreating into, that online space as opposed to being outside. So how do you find, I guess my best question is, how do you find the middle of that? To have, friends online, but yet to be able to go outside and experience life that way?
I really since I have all my friends from public school's number, I always make sure to contact them, always give them a heads up, hey, I'm not busy today, we should hang out, we should walk around. And then I do have my online friends, and I always contact them. I always keep it even. But I make sure to make space for myself as well.
That's awesome.
To make sure I don't just have, I'm not just dependent on other people, because that was a huge problem for me, in public school, because every time I went home, I just sat in my room and just was, depressed, and, I didn't get out. But now that I have people, online and in real life, it's I can rely on those people, but I could also be to myself when I want to.
So it's trust is a big thing.
Yeah, trust is a really big thing.
It's nice.
And I guess, how do you build that trust online? Like knowing that it's not some strange person.
That's
Oh,
always
no,
been my
no.
problem
Yes.
growing
You know
up.
what I mean? Because it could be, who knows who it could be. I mean, you know.
I'm a big FaceTime person.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
See?
I'm
Yeah.
very
There you go.
big. I love
There you go.
calling people, like just to joke around, just to call. Like, but I need to have my face on and have their face on. So, like, for one, they're not an old 40-year-old man, and so
Yeah.
not calling anybody
awesome.
out. But so I can have, because I talk with my hands, so I can actually share my expression.
Yeah. Nice. Epic.
I do too. If you notice, I'm keeping them down here.
Yeah, I do this rocking thing.
Because I'm like,
Yeah, me
we
too.
both have. We both have. Well,
We
rock
got
it,
swivel
don't
chairs.
stop it, and rock it, don't stop. Woo! No, that was a great answer, man. And it's a great answer for all of you out there that are experiencing some of those same things.
Mm-hmm.
To have both.
How did you get to Brookings?
Okay, so I think it's going to sound bad, but I don't know where I
That's
was
okay.
originally born.
Okay.
But I was in Oregon.
Yeah.
I'm an Oregon baby.
Okay.
But I think I moved to Brookings at 2 to 3 years old.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I've been here for
Okay.
ever.
So you're true native-ish.
That's like when I moved to Key West. I was there for 11 years, and once you're there for 7, you're a conch if you're born there, and once after 7 years, you're a freshwater conch. Oh, yes. So you are more than a freshwater Brookian.
Yeah. We love that. Well, so we have a really unique with the program, with quality living. We like to really recognize and honor and respect you and thank you for showing up. You know, like a lot of people, sometimes I book 2 or 3 guests because sometimes they don't show up. So thank you for showing up and making an effort and following through and making it here and having a moment to just meet and talk. And I don't know, I call it quality. But we like to ask our guests, what is quality to you?
Well, it depends. Are you talking about quality time or like...
Time could be quality, or it could be, or
Quality,
like
that's a good
quality
one.
in general, like something that's the significance of quality overall.
I really don't know.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
It's a big one. Yeah.
I'm not good with words.
Yeah. Well, showing up shows that, you know, you understand what quality is, I think. So sometimes showing it. Yeah.
I think I see quality as like quality time or quality effort, I guess you could say.
Absolutely.
And it's just to be pure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So to be honest. Be honest.
Yeah, honest, pure.
Yeah.
We have, I think this is like 105, the 105th show, maybe. I don't know. I lost count. I'm supposed to be keeping count, but I've never heard that answer. We've never had a repeated answer. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of like my fun thing I do for our listeners. And listeners, you're welcome to call in and tell us what you feel about, how you feel about quality. And you can walk into the door's open. You guys can schedule a time. Come on in here to the Quality Living with Peaceful Support program. Call 541-661-4098. We're in here talking with Lex, our friend from Cosmic Grind, Jessica's kid.
Yep.
Yeah. Is there anything so parents sometimes, they're not really as involved with what's really happening. Maybe because of the way the society is these days, like with just even being able to go in from public school to what it is now versus what it was when they were going to when they were going to school.
I was going to say.
When they were kids, going to school is totally different than what's going on now. Like we didn't have online,
We didn't have computers. I
had computers.
I mean, kind of. But, I remember getting my computer license in 4th grade, and it was basically just so you could go LR45, and N90. You were basically just doing very basic stuff.
Yeah,
And you got your computer license.
But you guys are geniuses.
I guess so. I think there's like a lot of pros and cons to change. Because like obviously it's great to have computers and phones and devices nowadays, but like I look back like to think how my mom was back like, and it's like I feel it's way more, I wouldn't say peaceful, I would say less complicated.
Let's go.
Less less complicated because there's less things.
Right.
Like it's hard to describe because I wasn't born back then.
Right.
So.
No.
Well, you get so much information that you're able to access and that it's thrown at you,
Yeah.
you know, and so many things. And you have all your peers or everybody has a phone.
Always
and
processing.
And everybody has this and everybody's trying to do that as opposed to, here's a book. And here's, we're sharing something that we read together or
even this,
we're
like
able to experience together.
maybe some like major issues that happen or that are happening or that come up. And then before it took a long time for anybody to know about it or get help. Now like it's happening before we even tell anybody.
Sure. You know more about politics than your parents do.
We're not talking about that.
We're not.
No, we're not. But that's what I'm saying. That's exactly why I completely agreed with that.
Sweet. But yeah, are there any fun or happy or any emotion? Are there any types of things that like kids have to deal with these days that like needs attention or?
I think the main thing that people should start doing more is self-expression.
Self-expression.
Whether that's like art, dancing, whatever this is,
Awesome.
podcast, I would say. Art, like, and with any way possible, like clothing, journaling. I think self-expression is very important because without it, you wouldn't understand who you are, and it's a communication boundary if you don't self-express yourself. And that's been on my mind. That's been on my mind a lot lately. Is the way people block out self-expression if it's too weird, because I see people walking around and they're like at school, when I went to school, there was this, I had a couple of friends and they would be, I guess you say, quote unquote, the weird kids, and they would always get picked on. They would always get picked on for that. And all they were doing was just expressing their lives.
Right. Yeah.
And it's
being original.
Yeah, being original. And if you knock someone down for that, that can really change someone. Because like I had a boyfriend and he meant a lot to me. And he was a very quiet person. But he also wore what he wanted to wear. Yeah. And he was very quiet. He wore a mask, not because of the COVID-19 stuff, but he just wore a mask because, he didn't like the way he looked. But he expressed himself, whether he was quiet or not.
Okay.
And people would judge him for that. And as time went by, he got very, he bottled up a lot of self-hatred for himself. So later on, he ended up dying. And that impacted my life a lot. And ever since then, it's just made me look on self-expression way differently. Like, it's very important, I believe. It's very important.
Yeah. Yeah, that brings up, like, the idea of peaceful support. Of, like, being able to just accept first and foremost who we are and learn about ourselves before we go around judging other people or passing any shame or harm or anything, and being able to redirect that energy and be like, how can I better myself? How can I show my uniqueness? Instead of like, oh, whatever people do.
Yeah.
We're all weird,
We're all weird, and I feel like we should express that more.
As much as possible.
As much as possible.
If you haven't met me yet, out there, listeners, I'm weird. I'm Amanda Whittemore, and I'm super weird, and I love it, and it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't.
I'm McQuaid, and I am super weird as well, and I am very proud of it. But self-esteem, like you're saying, it's a huge power, and it's hard to get if you don't have the right support. you know, and a lot of people don't have the right support, and they are drowning in all of this social media stuff, you know, that can be just put upon you. And if you don't have the right support, this is what we try to do here, you know, at Quality Living and Peaceful Support Program, is that's what you need. And it's once you believe in yourself and you don't care what anybody else thinks,
It feels so good.
it's just, whew, you know, it's
Yeah.
a big, but it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, and you have to have either the right support, you know, and you can be lucky enough to, you know, lucky enough in yourself to have that.
Can we have a moment to say like a peaceful prayer or just send some love and peace and energy to that spirit that has passed and left us, and just give so much admiration for the strength and courage for wherever those go that are unable to be seen or heard, and just give them so much love and a big, huge hug in every way. And even if they can't physically hear us, they can sense all of the love and support and how precious they are and how important they are. Thank you, Lex, for bringing this up. And thank you, all the beautiful angels out there that are just even more weird than we are, because it's fun. We love them.
Always.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, great topic, man. And thank you so much. I mean, for being you.
Yes.
Know, and speaking out.
Being yourself is very easy but very hard at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Because being yourself is, you're living and you're being yourself. But then the next part is people's expectations. And that's very difficult to, like, get past. Like, it's a huge wall that you have to punch by and get through. And it's very difficult to do that when that wall is brick, you know, and it takes a long time. And I wish people realized mental health is very, like, a really big deal.
It's a huge deal.
Yeah. And it's like, it's very hard to stop a coping mechanism, or like a bad coping mechanism, like whether it's addiction or addiction in any way. It's very difficult to stop that. And like, I've grown up with a good family, and I'm so thankful I have, because I've grown up with a great family. Obviously, my family has pros and cons. I know this. We all have our flaws. But I do too. And that's something I need to accept. And it's very hard to accept you have flaws, or to even accept that you have cons.
Majorly.
Wait, no. Pros and cons. There
Yeah,
you go. Pros
yeah.
and cons.
And they're always able to be changed.
Yes. They are.
As hard as it can be, that's always
Just
possible.
like our financials. We got a profit and loss, and we can always change those.
I am just so glad there's a lot of professional athletes out there right now that are taking this issue and
With mental health.
with mental health and putting it out there. Mac Hollins, who's a receiver for the New England Patriots, he was walking in, and they all do their fashion and all that kind of stuff, and he wore a shirt talking about mental health, you know, T-shirt, and who we are, and we are here, and we are, you know, we are people, and we are loved.
Yeah, we talk about a lot of things here in the Quality Living program with Peaceful Support, and honestly, that's my most personal inner work that I work on the most, is from my family and myself, is everything that we've been given. We're doing the best we can with it, and it's real, you know, because it's a part of us that may or may not be able to be physically seen. And so it's such a struggle to get to the point to even acknowledge it or even have any idea what it is, you know, and it's a tough one. It's a real one.
Yeah.
But there's more support than we even know about. And honestly, that's how I got really big into yoga also, or how I stayed in yoga, I should say, not necessarily how I got there, but how I stayed in it, because it helped so much, just taking the time for myself, and it's just part of it.
Yeah.
I agree. I have a CD I don't go to her class, not because I don't love her or anything like that, but I'm 6'4", and I'm a lanky man, so I'm
I
afraid
got
I'm
half
going
of
to
a room for you, I'm telling you.
fart on somebody or slap somebody, but it's very calming, and it's something that I recommend to anybody for any type of mental health. Start out with, I mean, proud of you for being aware of that,
Yeah.
And
Can we ask her age, or you don't have to tell us?
I'm 15.
15?
Yeah.
really?
Good Lord. That is amazing. Hallelujah.
How old did you guys think I was?
Like 18?
No.
At least, yeah.
No. You can tell by my stuttering that I'm a very 15-year-old person.
Oh,
adorable.
that
I
has
don't
nothing
hear
to do with
that.
age at all, oh man. And I've not heard you stutter either.
No.
Wow, that's impressive.
Man,
That's
that is impressive. Because I heard like you just got out of public school, something. Okay, you just graduated last year, right?
Wait. No, man, just do us all a favor and spread the love.
Yes.
Keep being you.
The love. Exactly.
So you got to do it. So you got to do.
Yeah. Because it's it doesn't only make you feel better, but you're going to make everybody else feel better.
Mm-hmm.
You're already making us feel better being here.
I
Seriously.
appreciate that.
Majorly.
We appreciate you, man. That's impressive.
And do we have any super special, like, do you have any activities coming up or any goals or any like motivational words of wisdom or like anything you want to be able to share with the community or online listeners? And what's cool? Actually, I'll stop right there. Sorry. Yeah.
No pressure.
What I would say, no pressure at all, but you have a microphone right up to your face. Then you're being recorded. No, what I would say is never give up. Because that is like a major quote, I know that, but it's a very real one.
Mm-hmm.
Because giving up affects not only lots of people, but it ends your story. It ends your story.
I just got fascia tingles, like when your skin
Great point.
tingles.
Yeah.
Yep.
You gotta, your life is like a story, right? And it's like a book. And you can't tear out the pages of that book. Whether those pages are terrible. Like those terrible pages could be talking about poop and diarrhea. You can't rip them out because that's
Right.
part of the story.
Right. It happened.
You gotta keep turning the page. And if you just close the book or you throw it in the fire, what's the point of having the book in the first place?
Oh.
And we're all a book.
We are a book, and we can't throw the book away. We can't close the book because that's our life, and it's a learning experience. That's the way I see life. I'm not religious, and I'm not going to go into religion, but
Or politics.
our politics.
We covered that.
But I believe life does have a reason, and that's to learn from it.
Well, it's
learning.
spiritual.
Yeah,
Yeah,
learning from it is a very big thing.
I agree.
It's just an experience.
Even since I can remember, I've just always believed. My grandmother came from Ireland, devout Catholic. My mother had to go to Mass every morning. And thankfully, my mother let me figure it out on my own. I went to church with all different kinds of friends, from snake handling to, Bible camps and all that. But I believe spirituality versus religion,
Yeah.
and it's anything that anybody, your own personal thing, your spirituality, just like my spirituality, Amanda's spirituality, Mike's, it can all be different, but whatever makes us be good people, I think that's what matters.
And I love the book, the book
I do
theory.
too, man. That's
Like
great.
to be able to keep turning the pages, something new is going to happen. Like there's, like you're saying, all those pages, even if you burn them, you close them, no matter what, they're still part of your story, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
And you have blank ones, a ton of them, like an infinite amount of blank ones in front.
Yeah, life is a roller coaster for sure. It's just a
Yeah.
roller coaster, ups and downs.
And if you try to tear them out, they're still going to come back.
Yeah.
You deal with them.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Impressive.
Yeah,
Very
and
impressive.
I'm just really still shocked that I'm just so grateful that you made it in, and we would love to have you on again. I don't know if you ever want to come in again. We
Okay.
can talk about more cool stuff.
That sounds good.
Right on,
Yeah.
right on.
Anytime.
Yeah,
Awesome, man.
yeah. Because, perspective, like I'm going to make this super quick. When I was a kid, I reminded myself of one thing every year to make sure that I remembered being that age. Like I didn't rip out the pages. I didn't burn them.
Mm-hmm.
I acknowledged that I went through it. I worked through it. That doesn't mean I'm proud of it or I like it. But
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to make sure that I could connect with everybody in my life all the years as I went through, because I didn't feel that that I had those people connecting with me because they forgot. They threw those pages away. And so I just wanted, my younger self is so glad that you're here doing the work to communicate. And I just really, really admire that.
I do as well, because that's how you learn.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can go back and read those pages. I don't have to do that again. It's not.
Yeah.
You're not ripping it out. You're just not doing it again.
Yeah.
And you're growing. And you're helping us grow.
Definition of truly learning.
Absolutely.
That's what we do here on the Quality Living with Peaceful Support show. And any questions, comments, listeners, you know how to find us. Thank you, Lex. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, listeners. Thank you, sponsors. Keep on keeping the radio alive with those requests. Toodaloo.